In a world where myths and legends were real, Brian was an ordinary 11-year-old boy living in the small town of Oakwood. He spent his days reading adventure books and dreaming of embarking on his own thrilling quests. Little did he know that his wish was about to come true. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic of his grandfather's house, Brian stumbled upon an old map. It depicted a hidden cave deep within the enchanted forest, rumored to hold a magical crystal that could grant any wish. Without a second thought, Brian decided to set off on a daring adventure to find the crystal and fulfill his deepest desires. Armed with the map, Brian ventured into the enchanted forest. The dense foliage and eerie silence sent shivers down his spine, but his determination pushed him forward. As he made his way through the forest, he encountered various mythical creatures like unicorns, fairies, and talking trees. They all warned him of the challenges that awaited him, but Brian was undeterred. Finally, after days of arduous travel, Brian reached the hidden cave. Its entrance was guarded by a fearsome dragon, its scales glistening in the moonlight. Brian's heart raced as he approached the dragon, unsure of how to proceed. However, he remembered the advice of the talking trees and offered the dragon a shiny golden apple he had packed for the journey. The dragon accepted the gift and allowed Brian to enter the cave. Inside the cave, Brian found himself surrounded by shimmering crystals of all colors. However, the magical crystal he sought was nowhere to be seen. Just as he was about to give up, a soft voice echoed through the cave, guiding him towards a hidden chamber. There, nestled among the rocks, was the crystal he had been searching for. With trembling hands, Brian picked up the crystal and made his wish. "I wish for the power to fly," he whispered, imagining himself soaring through the sky like a bird. Instantly, his feet lifted off the ground, and he found himself floating in midair. Excitement filled his heart as he soared above the treetops, feeling the wind brush against his face. However, as Brian enjoyed his newfound ability, he noticed a change within himself. His legs began to ache, and his energy drained quickly. Each wish he made came with a cost, and he realized that he had to be careful with his desires. With a heavy heart, he wished to return to the ground, feeling wiser and more cautious than before. Leaving the cave, Brian made his way back through the enchanted forest, reflecting on his journey. He had learned that the true magic lay not in the crystal itself but in the lessons he had learned along the way. As he emerged from the forest, he felt a sense of accomplishment and gratitude for the adventure he had embarked on. Returning home, Brian shared his story with his grandfather, who listened intently. He smiled and said, "You have discovered the true power of wishes, my boy. It's not about what we gain but about the lessons we learn and the person we become in the process." From that day forward, Brian cherished the memories of his quest and the wisdom he had gained. He realized that true adventure and magic could be found in the simplest of things, and that the power to make a difference lay within himself.